Cool. Everything is having an error today. That's insane. Everything is having an error. I'm streaming a little, half an hour early. If I want to update this time. It's gonna update this time. It's gonna update this time. Cool. Ground control. So you redeemed it. I noticed that in the chat. It was an accident? What do you mean this was an accident? But it's not showing up in this chat. What the flip is going on? Yeah, it's not even showing up. I gotta have to reset ground control? I left your stream going on my laptop. Wait, for how long? How long was it running for? That's up. Now here's the question: will this one actually update? There's a question. Let's move. Well, that one's live on audio. Let's see if it sends anything. Oh yeah, so I just had to reset it. Alright, what about Kick? Is Kick gonna work? MTV emotes should work, but I just uploaded a few more. Emotes do not work on Kick. And then for this TikTok, I don't think the Stream Elements supports it yet. Stream Elements. They should allow TikTok, honestly. They should. You know what? They don't. Well, let's see. Maybe they fixed it. Nope. It doesn't seem like they fixed YouTube yet. Wait, what button? Why was it not on the YouTube channel? I got parted somehow. How did that happen? Test? If incorrectly? That means I could probably reset ground control because, you know, apparently life. How are you? How are you on Asphalt? And let's see if YouTube works. Obviously, 7 TV emotes don't exist on here for some reason. Octopus, I guess. And ground control says everything except YouTube. Or Kick. Wait. Huh? Okay, Kick is working. Twitch is working. YouTube is still not working. But Stream Elements claims it's in there. But waiting 20 minutes doesn't make any sense. Right? So I don't want to, like, start the channel just to reconnect it. Alright? I will unlink it for now and then relink it, and hopefully this will fix it again. But I bet it's not gonna fix it. Because you know why? It's just not going to. New chatbot active. Still not working. Not doing anything. Active. Yeah, that's fine. Some details. Here. Panel settings. Oh yeah, Stream Elements is just not loading, huh? Apparently got banned in my country. No wonder why. Wait, what happened? What happened with Kick? I mean, with the stuff they do on there, it freaking sucks. And the thing didn't even listen to me on updating title. Yeah, and also the worst part is this thing doesn't even support if you type in HSR. It's owned by a gambling website, that's true, and they are trying to promote gambling too much. Yeah, that's kind of true. That is true, they are kind of promoting it a lot. Let's see if it works. It did not work! I don't see a thing on here. Does this one work? Yeah, so Kick is going. YouTube is still not working for me. Why? Come on, I'm under YouTube, yeah. The bot's in the chat. Okay, the bot's in the chat. It claims to be in the chat. Where's the bot? Controller? Does nothing. Unless I reset it. I'm gonna actually like, wait, what about this? What about this? I force close it. So there's no incidence of ground controlling existing. Anything else related to ground control? If I fully reset it, it might fix it. No, it's not. Okay, cool. Anyway, Aspel, how are you? Damn. I didn't even have anything yet. Oh yeah, no, Kick sucks. Thing is, I can't even get them when I get monetized. Once you achieve your subscriptions be renewed, you'll get just a simple, stupid check mark. No idea. Like if I select Canada, watch, it's not even gonna work. Nope, still doesn't work. Cool. Nope, still doesn't work. Cool. Shut the fuck puppies. Okay, ground control got reset. Let's see. Put W in every single chat. That's it. Simple job. Small W. How many are gonna pop up? I'm betting only 2. Post them with the W. You. Hey, YouTube finally worked. Holy shit. Alright, finally worked. You. Code some. No, it's you to code some. I got all my chats working on ground control finally. Okay, I was building a character. I was doing this entire time. See what her stats are. What are we looking for? What do you mean -8? A. I just. Wasn't that just... Okay, can I just like unapply everything? Do that. Smart equipped it. Click. Find a better version of this. And just burn some XP here. Let's go. Looking for HP, mostly crit, and HP, no defense, obviously. Crit rate or crit damage? Yes, okay. Those are useless. A lot of uselessness. Yeah, what's that? I saw double defense. Where the fuck did that one go? I want to throw that for the trash icon on it. Lost it. Everything else on the bottom looks like it's more useless. It's gonna be looking like... I'll take care of your relics today. Oh, okay. Gonna do that today. That was trash. That's trash. Just hey, Rick. Farm your Platinum Stars? Okay. I actually been doing some of them for this character. I have gone through some. What do you mean planners? Bro, I've been farming like a decent amount. What set do you want? DM that, man. I'll run all my XP on that. If you can, just put a trash icon on it. And that will do. Also, I know you're Ricky right here. Shall I? I have 147. Am I guaranteed? Was I guaranteed? I don't think I was. No, it's not guaranteed. You can get her. What is... Okay, so what is global passive anyway? I don't want these characters. Castris. Okay. I'll save for Castris. Now, what set do you want? Castris info? Oh. That's one in there. What set do you want? Give me a set and I will do the entire thing. Give me a link for it and I will look into it. Actually do that, yeah. Give me a link for it and I will look. I'll read it instead. Last one. The newest one right here. This guy. These guys. You want specifically these stars. Not that one. You want this one. The Great Tree of Rapus Blundering. Correct? Aim to resurrect your... Seriously, it doesn't need it. That's... Doesn't need to be in my team. That's kind of dumb. Okay, you want this guy. Yeah, okay. Which one's a better one? I'll use it. It doesn't matter which one you use. I got a lot. I'll burn all of it.
Better surrender while you have the chance.
Also, my inventories keep getting full, so that's a problem. I had to burn a whole bunch of 4 stars just to fit some space into it.
Can you find the answer?
Yeah, that was just some issue I had.
Network activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
I weep for the departed.
It looks good in here. Yeah, that's not gonna get any views. That's gonna barely get any views. YouTube. I'm only streaming to 3 flat. No, I'm streaming 4. Yeah, I'll stream all of this. That's it. Okay, I will not open this. Can you see it? I'll give money to this chat for 5 subs. I won't open it.
It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
Oh, I should get a glass of water. You know what? Yeah, let me get a glass of water. That's right. Thing called water. After this fight's over.
It's on me.
Just Kirby. Wait.
Can you find the answer?
Also, no, this is time and day.
Destined for oblivion.
One of those type of places. Oh. Oop. Actually, you know what? You can deal with that one.
Can you find the answer? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Feeling spiffy?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. Watch your head.
Okay, I got this thing called water. HP or for 3D? I have no idea. Just check.
Can you find the answer?
You think I should get a haircut?
Destined for oblivion.
Sides feel annoying. Defense, that's kind of useless.
Can you find the
I do,
answer?
because I keep feeling I gotta keep swiping my hair
Net
up.
markers
I don't think I
activated.
do.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed.
It's a ton of damage in our kit. It's oversaturated compared to HP, so it's mostly HP. Okay. I've been doing this domain quite a lot.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Getting trash.
Feeling spiffy?
I weep for the departed.
It's mostly what I'm getting.
It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
Truby doesn't need to be on my team, right?
No dirty tricks already.
No, wait, that's not the normal one. So that's only Asher's.
Can you find the answer?
Destined for oblivion.
That's wind. And that's fire. Let's go look at the ones I currently have. Ah, you're here.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Hold on. I have HP. I don't have that many HPs. No. So I got nothing. I have one, and this is better because this has more damage. I got like 2, but 3. That's it. And they're trash. Now this one's not even leveled up yet. Since it's recommended, and this one's and then for Link Rope is also is it HP or energy? Well, if HP is on top, it's probably the recommended one. Depends on weapon. Let me show you what weapon we have. You mean book or light cone? Kirby's light cone. Warning, I haven't put money into this game. I only buy... Yeah, HP? Okay. Hold everything HP. Everything HP, huh? Switch it for now to that one. That's, what do we have for non-leveled ones? I want those three. That's attack though. Actually, this one's going straight to the trash regardless. Rick can deal with those. Speed crit damage 11%, 11%, and 12%. This is the best one I have. Orbs right now? I don't have any orbs. HP with crit rate. Nothing, 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 nothing. Oh, wait, this one has 2 effects, but that's not that. Right. The best I got, that's trash. Crit damage with HP percent on top. No, it has to be crit damage. I don't have a lot of... Unless what my crit damage looks like, it's bad. Oh my god, it's RX code? 7% versus flat HP of 11 and that. This one you will have more, but the crit damage to crit rate ratio. Oof. I can't do anything about those because that's all I got. Anything good? What do you mean anything good? I just need a better orb. Alright, continuing farming orbs. Until I get an orb. I can do this on my phone, but nope.
Better surrender while you have the chance. Watch this.
Stream forward.
What do you mean anything good? Anything good today? Or my artifacts? Artifacts? No, never. Game hates me.
Can you find the answer? Net markers activate. Time for good old counters.
Water.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed.
So why did my bot in Discord legit post a kick once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times all at the same time? Wow, Twitch did it once. Star Fastball, how are you again? Welcome back. Yeah, I don't know. I did it 4 times.
I weep for the departed.
V6 is like, hello? YouTube doesn't do anything. I only do that manually.
Watch your head.
So I will add everyone if I actually upload something. If I finally actually do. Okay. And then for my other Twitch account, because I have 2 Twitch accounts, YouTube accounts.
Can you find the answer?
Aren't you? No, I'm fixing
Destined for oblivion.
really. Crash. Wrong type. Wrong type. Looks like the right guy.
Can you find the answer?
Also, I'm gonna go down and Castrus after.
Net markers activate. Time for good old
Cat
counterattack.
after. I should have actually done.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Can you fix my account? I have worse luck. Also, I gotta look at my VOD and see which ones I have. I have to update all my thumbnails. YouTube extras. Someone recommended to upload all my VODs to YouTube.
Net markers activate.
What's wrong
Time
with
for
your
good old
account?
counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Yeah, worse for crazy.
It too shall fall.
Receive that email? No, I have not. Cool. What's wrong with your account? Let's hear it. Yeah, that's wrist pain.
Still waters of oblivion.
You know, like when you twist an ankle? But this time I twisted my hand. Yeah. Somehow I twisted a hand.
Can you find the answer?
Destined for oblivion.
Trash, trash, trash. Obviously trash. Yeah, it's an HP with crit, right? This is promising.
Can you find the answer? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust. Or maybe
What's
I'll
wrong with
take
your
it
account?
I weep for the
I'm
departed.
still playing Tower Fantasy though.
It too shall
I heard
fall.
Gato got a 50-80. We're not a 50-90. 2 days left to Castro. Oh, and I have to do story. But for me, I have to wait 3 days. Right? Yeah, actually I do have to wait 3 days.
Net markers activated. Time for a good
Because
old
I have to go to the
counterattack.
gym. Yeah.
I weep for the departed.
I don't have any gear. I'm
It too shall
broke.
fall.
Buy the battle pass.
Still waters of oblivion.
So you can get some of the resources. I don't know. Maybe swipe it all into artifacts.
Feeling sticky.
Swipe it all into resin and then swap it out to artifacts.
Destined for oblivion.
I got my new PC. Let me see it. HP. It's fire. What was this one? This is speed. Yeah, this is the wrong one.
Can you find the answer?
Let's see it. What do you got?
Net markers activated.
I need a new
Time for
PC.
good
What's your
old
computer specs? My laptop. Will you use a laptop? You don't use a desktop?
Or maybe I'll take it off.
I remember when I had my laptop and my laptop decided to kill itself. Oh wait, no, I killed it by accident. Anyway, no, my PC. What happened? Did you send it into a repair shop to find the exact issue it was? Because you could test each component and figure out which one it
Good old
is.
counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
Like I had a,
It too shall
my motherboard died on me because my CPU was not connected to the board correctly, and it was caused by my power supply being over wattage, sending too much to it. So it kept it on for some weird reason.
Still waters of oblivion.
And then the computer just didn't want to turn on ever again. I had a graphics card that caught on fire.
Feeling sticky?
I mean, I got it for free. What do you expect?
Find the answer.
And then I lit my laptop when I was opening it up. I accidentally nicked something on it, and well, I kind of nicked something and it blew up. Yeah, small stories. I have a laptop. I got rid of it and got a desktop slash tower now. It's pre-built. Might do a stream too? Interesting. Wait, pre-built? Wait, did I update the command for Stream Elements?
Time for a good old counterattack.
There should be a command under the link system.
Or maybe I'll take it off.
Could be.
I weep for the departed.
And there's this one.
Shall fall.
Check out custom commands. Custom commands, go. Micro Center. I don't have a Micro Center where I live. Fun fact.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep.
I don't have a Micro Center over here.
It too shall fall.
Okay, that doesn't exist. I don't even know what that command was for, so that doesn't exist. GA doesn't exist right now. You tell me, is Micro Center good? Is it better than Memory Express? Because that's what I got.
Destined for oblivion.
That's all I have.
Can you find the answer? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust.
Vulcan, EMP,
maybe
giveaway,
I'll
Star
take it
Wars,
off.
Soy.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Hey, if you type in this command, if you type in console into Twitch, and not hit the exclamation mark on my keyboard,
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
it will bring to this link.
I weep for the departed.
Maybe later.
It too shall fall.
Look at that. There's a guy to choose my parts, and you can also get an upgrade parts for your PC. Guess that makes sense. This is how many consoles I own. Alright, it's still the same date since 2022.
Still waters of oblivion.
I haven't bought any of those consoles. Xbox Classics, PS3s, PS2s,
For oblivion.
Xbox 360, Xbox One, and a whole bunch of Nintendo consoles. I'm missing quite a decent amount though. But I'm a collector.
Will you find the answer?
Save, SW,
Net markers
swipe,
activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
unfollow, pity, bedtime, bond,
Maybe I'll
raid,
take it all.
shout out, spreadsheet,
I
soul
weep for the
soul.
departed.
That just tells you all the links I have. Ads. Also setup. Let's see if it's what command it is. Alright. Old setup? Question mark? Yeah, that's the old setup. I think it's time to
Net
update it.
markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I have to make a post right now on my phone. That's my only way to do it.
I weep for the departed.
So I already took the photo a while ago.
It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion. No dirty
Update on setup.
Spend freely.
What do you mean, wow? I need that setup? I got, so, out of everything here,
Can you find the answer?
this is 2022.
destiny.
I got rid of this PC down here and this PC. This monitor's in my closet. This monitor's now up here. This one is in my closet. This case I still own with one missing fan. Yes, I still haven't fixed that issue. This microphone, I still have it. It's just sitting right here now. It's just unplugged. The arm I'm still using. The Stream Deck I'm still using. The soundboard I'm still using. I did put the Wii U away though. The VR headset is way up in the air, so you won't even see it. This thing over here, that one broke, so I had to buy a new one. I'm still using the same key, and this is all a lot cleaner now. Or it should be. Should actually have better lights on for it. You know what? I'm gonna do it while I'm streaming. Yeah, you know what? Always do it while I'm streaming. Yep, that's it. Finding lights. Turn off the key light so it changes the tone of it. I have 2 photos that I can choose from. Fool. Grim like me, trust me. Spending this kind of money is not a good idea. Here's a better photo. Go up. Nope, can't do that one. Did it fail to send? Don't tell me it failed to send. Those were sent. Yeah, it did send. Here we go. That means we go here, here, here. This is what my setup looks like right now. Yeah, this is what my setup now looks like. It's a little bit messy. a little bit messy. But the honest thing is, that's where my mic is. Look how low it is. And you can still hear me pretty well. I use 2 cameras. And this is a screen I forgot to turn on. I put all my anime figurines in them. 2 Giga PCs. Actually, in the Twitch bio, listen to this, listen to this. I think it's all in there. I actually updated it for once. I think it's all. You scroll down, gaming PC. So this is the one that I am interacting with. This is what it runs. It's running a 5800 X380 with a 4090. My other PC, the one in case this computer, I can just hit shut down and nothing will happen. The stream will still go. The other PC that's doing all the hard work for streaming is a Core i9 7900X running a 2080 Ti. Oh yeah. That's what I'm running. Also, Starfast Wolf. What one do you think you would start streaming? I got an email now. Let's see. I got an opportunity for another sponsor, but I have to read into that first.
Can you find the answer? Netmarkers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'll have to read into that later.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Is he?
I weep for the departed.
Starfast.
It too shall fall.
Starfast won't do. Good enough.
Netmarkers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Damn, that wind is crazy.
Watch your head.
Also, RX code, I'm running a 4090. I never paid for it. Fun fact.
Can you find the answer?
Destined for oblivion.
Alright, let's see what we got. An HP piece. We could roll it, but it's not gonna be the best. I have 69 of these. Do I just keep going? That's 69 of them.
Can you find the answer?
My objective was to get to 420, but I'll try to get some.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed.
Actually, yeah, I'll put my Discord in streamer
It
mode.
too shall fall.
Streamer mode again.
Netmarkers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed.
I go to usually Memory Express for my computer parts, but sometimes I buy stuff online. I haven't upgraded my PC since. The last time I upgraded my PC was, I think, just a 4TB SSD. And the one previous before that was a 4090. Yeah, that's it.
Can you find the answer?
Destined for oblivion.
I like auto. My team literally swipes everything. It just wipes. Arcania beats everything. Guaranteed. Auto is so great.
Time for a good old counterattack.
It's easy to do dailies too in this
Or
game.
maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the
My team
departed.
is.
It too shall fall.
I made my Arcania swipe so hard that normal enemies, before I even get into the attack, and can just press C and they're gone. Every single one.
Net markers activated.
And then
Time
for
a good old counterattack.
in battle,
Feeling
it's
spiffy?
guaranteed to do
I
over
wait
half
for
a
the
million
part.
almost every time.
It
What
too
sorry,
shall
just
fall.
did. How much? 6 million.
Still waters of oblivion.
That was just 200,000 alone. Maybe is it your artifacts? Or what's wrong with them?
Answer.
Destined for oblivion.
600,000 again. Lightning, energy. Also, I do have C6, so
Can you find the
could be the
answer?
reason.
Net
Could
markers
be the
activated.
reason.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
But that's the only C6 character I have in Honkai. Legit. Only C6 I'll ever have. I refuse to get any other C6 characters.
Net markers activated. Time for a
Alright,
good
come
old
on.
counterattack.
I keep saying her name wrong.
I
Her.
weep for the departed.
Keep saying her name wrong.
It too shall fall.
I will keep saying it wrong. Bitch. I know I say it wrong every time. Damn, it's cold. I should have hot.
Feeling spiffy?
Cold.
Still waters of oblivion.
Can't say her name. Nope. Don't worry, I can't say half the
Find
chat's
the
name.
answer.
Destined for oblivion.
Only C6. Yeah, only C6. Can't even say her name. No.
Haven of memories.
Nope.
Every
Still can't.
touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Oh, 9 minutes? Oh, it came a bit too early. 200 of these, huh? How many of these do we have? 2,000. 2,000. 400. Okay, so some of them will be switched. Oh. I have to fight things to get that. I only need 64 total. And I have 3 of those. Alright, let's get some casters done out here. Astrus in 3 days, right?
Ready for another? Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Feeling spiffy?
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Not sure what I care about. 2 runs or 120 worth. Go.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another?
That's a little bit
Net
too
markers
easy.
activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Next time she comes around, I think I'm gonna get her light cone to be higher.
Destined for
I don't know if I should.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Wait, is this 35 yet? What, 60 of them? What's your light cone anyway? Once it's enchanted, what does it improve it by? Average 42, 28, and no, that's not worth it. Who? I'm trying to figure who that is. Yeah, I do. No, I skipped. I skipped. Look how many characters I actually don't own. No, I skipped. I skipped her. No, I did not own her. There's a lot of characters I'm skipping because I'm not, well, really care about. At all? I mostly play this on just on my phone, right? I only care about the story and just be done with it. Sometimes I don't even do the events. The weekly stuff? Sometimes I forget that. I think you can type UID in chat and it'll show it up. Good. Oh, not slash UID. Okay. Star Rail. I'm gonna remove Wuthering Waves. Yep. 6. It's the first one. There you go. This one. You're gonna add me? Change to this one. No, I don't like that look. There you go. Wait, you're gonna add me? You can also borrow my characters too. Arcani is always available to borrow. Perfect. Always available. Should be in the available list. Yeah. But Hita, Sparkle, Arc, and then Arcania. Always available. It? I already did those. Those are complete. That's complete. Rick already did this. Sent. And denied. No, kidding. Doctor. What's yours? Wait, why is your skill is not leveled all the way up? Arx, you're kind of slacking here. I think you're slacking. 6. You gotta get them all maxed out. Fully maxed. I'm slacking. You're slacking. Very much slacking. Sometimes I'm like, what the heck do I build? I just go like this. No shit, here. Wait. I never forced her. Oh, it's still owned by Hita. Makes sense. Dailies and stuff, just go on your phone. Or is your phone not strong enough? For your dailies, you just have to legit just fight, so just burn your resin and then your dailies are done. But for weeklies, well, yeah, that's a smaller problem. Look how many Rick's done for me. Done that one, he's done that one too. Done that one, done that one, done that, he done that one, that one. That one, that one. That one, he did that one. He did. No, I didn't, he did that one. He did that one. I was attempting to do this one, I attempted to do this one. And I attempted to do that one. But I didn't finish them. Also, I managed to get the last patch of this to 42, I think it was. Heck of a War, I used all 3. So, oh, 73. Welcome. You're done. Similar to Universe. And that's all done. Unless I go actually just go finish all these quests. Did you change your color? Or no, you did not change. Why is it lime green? Did you ever change your color on Twitch before? Do the older ones first. The Express Police Car. It's been black the entire time? That's interesting. My wrist is in pain. That's what I can say. So look at what Genshin has to do right now. Do Y for wheel. I feel like I had to delete more stuff in this one. And more stuff. Time to get Windows 11? No, because then you're forced to actually log in. Frick that. Forced to log in? I know there is a local command, but they try to remove it. They're forcing you to log in, though. I'm gonna go to Linux. That's it. Just going to Linux. Screw security. Who needs it? I'm gonna invent my own Windows. It's RTX by now. Did it apply? I don't think it did. Oh, it did. Okay, cool. Oh no, Genshin! Did you stop playing this game? I actually hate how loud it is. Broke Genshin, so broke. I bought the battle pass like a psychopath. Yeah, it's available. Yay. Man, what's wrong with the gunship? I'm not looking at the right thing. I'm supposed to be looking at ground control.
Huh?
What's wrong with Genshin? It's a great game. Apparently, I started in 1.1. My brother has a laptop that's Windows 11.
Quietly now.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine!
Not just playing Tower of Fantasy though. It's not a more dead game. And a lot of people are living
Game's up. Come silver.
HSR anyway. I missed 2F. But it's owned by a different company. I don't know if it has been improved though. That part I don't know. The thing is, well, I also left here. If you look at how many event pages there are, what the? There's so many. I also think follow. There's 607. So we're food moves sugar. How are you? I'm doing great. My rest. That's Christmas somehow. Oh no. The event page was over flooded. And also, if I look at Wuthering Waves, they're almost doing the same thing. You're good? Perfect. You enjoying Genshin? Like how I am? Looking for talent, but you never get the talent you're looking for
Solidify.
enough.
I will have order.
They're not really good.
Let my name echo in song!
Free to play? Oh. I should do a giveaway one day though. That's what I really do sometimes feel like, but the person who won a previous giveaway, I haven't seen that person in a long time. Let's go free to play, that's what I'm doing. The only things I buy, listen, I'll show you, this is the only things I buy now. This is the only things I buy. Are you ready for it? This is one of the things. Always these. Nothing in here. You know the basics, and nothing in here unless the top dailies all got resetted. I do get some gold for it, yes. I mean, honestly, I don't need gold. It's Genshin that needs gold now. How much gold do I have in I can tell you. I should be up. Lost in our incidents of Genshin, that's crazy. Lost in our incidents of Genshin.
Things are about to get dicey.
How many Genshins are gonna open? Oh, so Genshin is open. New Fire Force drop? I'm gonna wait until it all comes out.
Higher, higher, pants on
You
fire!
fuck the cow? Why do you have to say cow? Maya, wait, what? Oh no, wait, that's right. No, wait, I did. Wait. No, did I?
T-pump.
Oh, I did. I swear I did. Yeah, she's right here. There she is. She's on the very bottom. Spend money on games. When you usually study and work part-time for your excuses. Ready to plus some money when I graduate. Left to go. What do you mean, wow? I did pull for the cow. I'm only missing 2 characters. We got 5.5 years. I would suggest not spending some money on gacha games. Not worth it, honestly. Me? Well, listen from the experience from a guy who spent over 11K.
Are a must for the well-mannered.
11K?
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach.
Wills have regrets later, and I have major regrets. I even paid someone to play my account for 8 months. For me.
Here comes the catch.
I was somehow burnt
Let
out.
the world collide!
He did my dailies for me. Everything. I'm sorry. I had
Order
to do
guide
that,
you.
unfortunately. Wanna go off again? Why is it going off again? This one. Oh, Twitch. Yeah, I spent 5K into a different gacha, but I quit that one. It's called Tower Defense, if you ever heard of that. 1K in Wandering Waves. I quit that game because I don't have time to do more gacha games. Oh, I just don't. It's taking too long to do it anyway. I don't know how many stories you gotta catch up on. I'm like, no thanks. I'm missing another name. Here, I'll show you how it's called.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Yeah, looks like I
But
did.
where are those who share the
Yeah,
memory?
I got 2,000 coin. 2,000. How much gold do I have in this game?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a
Random
few
relic
references.
to look at it. Chat. I have exactly 11 million. I think I am pretty good on credit. 11 million.
Osmanthus wine tastes the
Oh.
same as I remember.
11.
But where are those who
Genshin?
share the
Good
memory?
question. How broke am I? Yeah, this time I'm really broke. Ready for it? 400,000. Yeah, I'm more broken, Genshin. It's just... Shoot. What do I be broke? And I have 85 resin. There's so much resin. Now I could actually, I think I should do a quest. Get rid of some of these story quests. Specifically, no, not this one. That one? That's Rick's problem, not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine. What's up? Oh, no. Flip my camera. Kind of stream disconnected again. Maybe any quests nearby here. I thought I got that last time, but apparently not. Well, I find the material I'm looking for because I'm in the right area. How do we... This has to be this way. But I'm spending all my Wish Zone is the weapon right now. If I get the weapon, cool. If I don't get the weapon, well, woohoo. That's all I got.
Take it easy.
Okay. Yeah, let me just... Oh, you can't walk through this. They have a dedicated line of spots. You can't disturb their fight. Damn it! Well, I'm not gonna reach that.
Oh, you're here already! Yep, my dad whipped up something fantastic as always. He's a great cook. He can turn any protein
actually
or
wanna
vegetable
see
into
that.
something delicious. No wonder you look so refreshed. That's the power of a good meal! That's right. I was hoping to bring Uncle Akatl with me, but he wasn't home. So I guess you're stuck with me. Uncle Akatl is our chief, by the way. Who better than the chief to introduce you to the tribe, right? I've never given an official tour
That's my
before,
muscles.
so I'm thinking I'll just explain things as we go along.
Do you?
Is that okay?
Hello.
Of course! That sounds great!
Yeah,
Okay.
thanks for the lake.
Whew. Then
How are you?
let's start in that direction.
Yeah, maybe I should switch out my character. Good. How are you? I am good. Let's switch out Yellen.
Are we going on a trip? Or to a competition?
What do you specifically need for a level up? Slap something random for now. That 5-star artifact. Thanks. And this. I'm doing okay. It's just my hand hurts. Okay, there's none in this area. Blue. And if I see any, that would be great.
Kapow! My place is over there. See that fruit stand out front? My house is right behind it.
You have a fruit stand in front of your house? Does that mean you grow the fruit yourself?
You guessed it.
Did you say
My family runs a
27
huge
likes?
orchard. We
you for the
live really
27
close to the main entrance of the tribe. So every morning, I wake up to the sound of all the people and carts on the road. That's also when my parents start work. So that's how I know it's time to get up.
Huh.
And then you all work in the orchard together.
Well, knowing it's time to get up and actually doing it are two separate things.
Oh my god.
Most of the time, I end up curling under the covers and falling back asleep.
Oh, Paimon gets you. Sleeping in is the best kind of sleep. Plus, when you have the Traveler to wake you up, it's no big deal.
I'm sleeping in. You can wake me up.
No, that was just a joke. Don't
Pretty
scare
cute,
Paimon
Lex.
like that, Traveler.
Thank you.
Well, maybe you can both sleep in sometime. Once I get up, I usually help my parents around the house, head out for training, then come home
SS?
for lunch. After lunch is when my parents do their delivery runs.
What's the deal
So
with these
then
S's?
it's my turn to work in the orchard.
Oh, Paimon would love to see the orchard. Can you show us?
Sure thing! We'll go right after this. But first, come with me.
It's probably that one studio.
Here I go!
Yep. Too far.
Oh, Coach Yansan. Are you here to do some training?
Nope.
Nothing.
Just doing some maintenance on the equipment here while I have some time.
I need
Oh, it's
Those
you two!
bells.
Welcome to the Collective of Plenty.
So you can't even lift it anyway.
Look,
Too
I
short.
bought this at the stadium the other day. Wait, we've seen that graffiti design before. It's not easy to get your hands on one of these. I had to wait in a super long line.
Ooh, I bought a top with that design too. I hung it up right next to my bed.
Not embarrassing.
Don't be shy. After everything you did for Natlan, you deserve the recognition. Oh, I meant to ask, what brings you out here anyway? We're just doing some adventuring. We don't have any concrete plans. We ran into Veressa on the road, and she was nice enough to lead us the rest of the way. She's even giving us a tour.
It's my pleasure.
Still keeping up with your training, Veressa? No slacking, I hope.
Yes, Coach. Did 3 full shuttle runs, just as you instructed, Coach.
3.
Good. Then we'll continue with the training plan. As for your diet, actually, no dieting for now. As you are. Feel free to use any of the equipment around here. But if you're planning to do strength training, make sure you have a spotter.
Of course. Don't need to tell me twice, Coach.
I want to know.
Wait, but isn't a special diet a huge part of bodybuilding? Veressa doesn't need one?
Dude, I'm actually
It's
going to the
kind of a
gym,
long
and
story.
They released
I
this one I go to
suppose
the
you
gym.
could say
Or
Veressa
they're
is among the
reminding all
select few who
gotcha
have a
players
natural gift.
to go to the gym.
When she first started training with me, I started her on a standard training regimen and wrote out a simple recipe plan to give to her father.
Imagine.
But it left me so hungry. I couldn't even muster up the energy to make it to class.
Yeah, that was my fault. It was just your average nutrition plan, but Veressa's metabolism is something else. Once I studied her eating habits, I was able to tailor it to her needs.
Yeah, Coach is really thoughtful that way. Now I feel like I'm making real progress. And the training and classes are a lot more fun.
Veressa is currently my top student. She can lift even more than me. Wait, but
Obviously, you're
you're the coach and a victor of the pilgrimage. Don't sound so surprised. This kind of thing is really common in the fitness world. Everyone starts from a different baseline. Wow, that's amazing! Paimon would have never guessed.
I would have guessed.
I'm not exaggerating either. Veressa is extremely strong. All she needs is a bit more confidence.
Oh, well, it's just because Coach is a great teacher. It didn't take much effort at all. Oh, believe me, I'm not. I mean, sure, I can face a few monsters and lift some heavy training equipment. But I'm useless when it comes to fighting other people. I'm scared I'll hurt someone.
Oh, that makes sense. But what about the pilgrimage?
I've never placed or even made it out of the team stage. I'm not good at fighting actual people.
When it comes to power, it's all about control. Take these weights, for example. It takes strength to lift them, yes, but also to control the weight when you set them down. True mastery means control during both motions.
I know that, and I can do it just fine during training. But whenever I have to face a real person, I start to doubt myself. Thanks, I appreciate the support. As long as I keep training, I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Well, we should get going, Coach. I told the Traveler and Paimon I would show them around the orchard.
Sounds good. I hope you enjoy your time here.
Wait, what is her... Just 2 special talents, okay. I'm wondering why she walks so fast.
Time to roll!
Right.
Good girl, Vanana. Thanks for guarding the house. Now, let me take a good look at you. Did you have another growth spurt? Hey, I was just taking a look, not inviting you to wrestle. Next time, okay? Oh, this is Vanana. She keeps watch over the orchard when no one's here. She's a tough little thing, but also a clingy baby at heart. Did you say little? She certainly doesn't look it. Anyway, this is my family's orchard. Come.
Yeah, it doesn't look little.
Whoa! It's even bigger than Paimon imagined! Oh, look at all the fruit! It looks delicious. This is the Collective of Plenty, after all. Being so close to the volcano makes the soil extra fertile. So everything that grows around here is amazing. Especially the fruit. We sell a lot to the other tribes, give some to family and friends, and keep the rest for ourselves. Well, if you have to live next to a volcano, at least you get something good out of it. That's right. Well, since we're here, why don't we pick some and have ourselves a little snack? Wait, but didn't you just eat? Yeah, but there's always room for dessert. Plus,
Well,
we don't have to pick that many. A few dozen should do it.
hello, most expensive trainer. Wait, not showing the current filter. Uh-oh, yeah, something went wrong. Awesome. I'm showing those type of redeems. Anyway, how are you?
You know that fruit stand in front of my house? Well, as a kid, whenever my dad was working
you
at
wanna
the
play some
stand, I would tug
repo?
on his shirt and ask for a piece of fruit.
Shit, there's a DM.
I would scarf it down in a heartbeat and then ask for another. Before
One.
long,
Ain't
people
no
would
way.
gather around just to watch. My dad told me I made the fruit look so delicious, more and more people started coming to our stand, which, of course, made me want to eat even more. The customers would ruffle my hair and say, "It's good to have a
You got
healthy
that massage
appetite.
finally.
You'll grow up big and strong for sure." I mean, what kid doesn't like a compliment? So I would smile, which would get my dad to smile. And then my mom, too. Aw, that's so cute! Plus, free fruit whenever you want. Jealous! With all that said, it also helped that our fruit actually tastes really good. And I'm not just saying that. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, and there's an epic feast showdown in a few days, so we're providing a bunch of the fruit for the desserts. Epic feast showdown?
I don't like these S's.
Ugh, sorry. It's basically a speed eating contest.
My eyes
We need to prepare a
peeled
ton of
for evil
ingredients.
dog.
So don't worry
It
about anything
twists.
going to waste.
No, I think
Okay,
ground control crashed.
let's get picking. All right. Where should we start?
Wait. You wouldn't believe it. So I've been
What is
trying to
that, a
read this
mushroom
chat,
up
right? I've been paying attention to chat, okay? Listen. But here's the deal. Apparently this thing freaking froze. I'm pissed. Are you serious? I thought chat was just dead. Okay. So after this message is when it froze. When did it freeze? Bro! I have to report this. I'm cracking up, bro. I'm reporting it. Feedback. Randomly stopped receiving messages. There I go. Report it to 1-star review right now. Let's see what I missed, okay? Let's see. Where were we last? Alright. Also, Jarks, if you were here, I am so sorry. I did not know. Okay? Studied. Well, you spent my annual expenses on gotchas. I realize you're rich now. Okay. Hand hurts. Okay, listen, my hand hurts because I twisted it by accident. 73 good night. Only took 2 hours. Alright. Rex, thanks for not unfollowing. Hey, listen. I don't know why it froze. Like, even when I saw... What was that flipping noise? Did you hear that noise? The disconnect noise? And the thing is, I don't even know what it is. Ever in my life. I'm pissed. Ground control froze on me. I didn't know. It happens to the best of us. VC's about to crash. It does hit every hour. That's like 2 to 4 hours. And the thing is it's the notification bar over here. It's always empty, so I don't even know what's disconnected. That's the worst part. I don't know what is disconnecting. Yeah, I never know. Okay, I didn't miss any chats then. Alright, I checked all the chats for good now. He's about to crash, don't say that.
Oh, that kind of mushroom. They kind
I
of
don't know
appeared out
what
of
happened.
nowhere when we first planted the orchard. They grow really fast and don't require any water or fertilizer. Oh, and the flavor is amazing. You can grill them, stir-fry them, or
I go to
even eat
bed?
them raw.
Alright.
The flavor
Okay,
has
Action
almost
73. What
a
about Repo?
fruity
It's a
taste
different
to
game.
it.
Well, it's fruit. Also, I just did this and I was trying to go back. Snap right here. Someone in there. Holy jeez.
Um,
it hurts.
mushroom that
Ah, that
tastes like a
hurts.
fruit? That's a new
Mushroom.
one.
Oh, a mushroom. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that could be. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned,
Snapped.
if it tastes like a fruit, then it fits right
The most
in.
expensive trainer
Who
still
cares
here?
where it came from?
Is multiplayer only? Well, what's wrong with that?
Go
We have-
ahead.
we have plenty of
Pick as
interactions.
much as you want. Might as well get some mushrooms too, and I'll whip up something
Party
to
game?
eat.
What? So you don't like party games? I feel assaulted. Like 58 fruit. And there they go. Eat fruits? There's not enough fruits around here for that.
Be careful! Watch out for low-flying rubble!
He's lonely, he's slightly taller. One shot. Good night, y'all. You're going to sleep? They're all indie games? Yeah, we're. More fruit over here? I didn't even know that.
Whoa, finally!
Oh, finally. 58. Who
Whoa,
needs that
that's
many?
quite the haul.
Well, you need a bunch of ingredients for the eating competition, right? Thought we'd give you some help. Oh, and you were right about the fruit. Paimon tried one, and it was one of the sweetest,
Wait, you guys
juiciest
almost like
pieces
two?
of fruit Paimon has ever had. You must sell out every time. Also, Paimon tried one of the mushrooms too. In a weird way, it really did taste like a fruit. We should call them berry shrooms. Oh, wait. Something tells Paimon that's not a compliment.
Well, thanks to your help, we can call it early today. Oh, I promised you a meal, didn't I? I'll be right back.
This guy wants to play Repo, the most expensive fitness trainer.
I'm not the greatest cook, so it's nothing special. Still,
Should I?
high-quality ingredients are hard to mess up.
Don't sell yourself short. It looks great. Paimon can smell the umami from here.
Rather do it on a different day.
Whoa! This is completely different from the raw taste.
I'm glad. This kind of mushroom is a favorite in the tribe, but it's not well known outside the Collective of Plenty.
Let's say no.
Actually, we're hoping to use the upcoming competition to introduce it to a wider audience. Uncle Atoli has been coming up with new recipes like there's no tomorrow. Hey, you
Because
two
I
should
want
sign up.
some of that, I get sad
Only
'cause
if
I
you
have
want
no
to,
friends.
of course.
Well, if you buy Repo, then you can join up.
Oh, you mean the Epic Feast Showdown?
You can join.
Yeah, Paimon would
We
love
have
to sign
a
up.
mod that allows
She
up
might
to
not
32
do very
players.
well, though.
Don't worry. You can tap out at any time. Nothing goes to waste. I'll take care of anything you can't finish.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
good. Wait, aren't you competing too? Oh, then Paimon doesn't stand a chance.
You never know until you try. Oh, besides, from what I just saw, it looks like you can hold your own. Well, anyway,
Yes.
winning isn't the point. Just think of it as an opportunity to try our local delicacies.
So you want mostly story games, I think.
Oh, good point.
I think that's it.
Nice! Then let's sign up together! Time for Paimon to show these people what she's made of!
Part 3, and I'm done. I'm done. Is that Cyberpunk? Oh, okay. Oh, this thing's so very quick. Uh-oh. Good night. But how are you tired? Good night, 73. Also, wait. What did it say? Nice haircut first? That's crazy. He says good night to 73 first before saying nice haircut? Something's wrong with you, Greg. What happened? What happened to you? Who's this imposter? Anyway, Greg, how are you?
Running late again.
Your speed is still fast, though. Where am I heading, actually? What the fuck am I going? You're back this way.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Oh, that counted as 4 dailies? And I have a 1.5 remaining? Awesome.
Let's roll!
Wait. The teleport here should be nearby, right? Probably just launch myself towards it. Or practically not and fall to my death.
Heads up! Hurry up, Brassa! Oof!
Oh, hey, you're here.
It's been a while. When Veressa told me you signed up for the Epic Feast Showdown, I could barely believe it. Sounds like Veressa might finally be in for a challenge this year.
Honestly, I'm not even that good.
What's wrong? Sounds like you're still half asleep.
Just, hungry. It's competition day, so gotta show up with an empty stomach.
Not much longer, Veressa. Atoli's firing up the ovens as we speak.
Got it. I can wait.
Oh, about the competition. Usually you have to pay for the food if you don't finish. But when I heard you two were coming, I talked to Atoli and we agreed to waive your expenses.
Really? So we get to eat for free?
Awesome! Now we can just take it easy and box up whatever we don't finish!
Please, it's our pleasure. You've done so much for Natlan. Just think of it as a small token of gratitude. When the Abyss invaded, we weren't hit with large waves of monsters, but the volcano became unusually active. As the Guardians of Tolan, we couldn't stand by and do nothing, so we immediately dispatched a team to the summit. Veressa was a key member of that team. Veressa?
Huh? Oh, right. Yes, I was there. I brought so many Saurus crackers with me that day. Sorry, not the point. There were abyss tumors all around the summit, agitating the magma and spawning all kinds of monsters. But once the Pyro Archon did her thing, we were able to smash them to smithereens.
Looking back on it, the goal was probably to hold us up so we couldn't send reinforcements to the areas around the stadium. Good point! Your tribe must be full of great warriors with all the training you do. The Abyss really is a cunning enemy. Oh, and you mentioned something about the Guardians of Tolan? What does that mean?
That is a duty our people have held for generations. The volcano is very important to us. It brings disaster, but also opportunity. Our people rose to the challenge of living in this environment, and in return, we get fertile soil and a thriving ecosystem.
That's right. The Natlanese are never ones to shy away from a challenge. Although, whenever we spot unusual volcanic activity, we always report it to the stadium.
Oh, so there's a lot more to this place than good food, huh?
Lost the most expensive Spanish gun, damn me.
Hold on. Where did Veressa go? Wasn't she just here?
Oh, you know, I just saw her leave. I thought someone must have called for her.
My guess is that she followed the scent of the food straight to the kitchen.
Let's go check on her. Paimon understands the torture of an empty stomach better than anyone.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, that smell. So delicious. Juicy mushrooms, melted cheese, mouth-watering steak.
Aren't you a cow?
Ah, look who it is. I thought I felt an intense energy around here. I know better than to get between you and your next meal. The food just needs a few more minutes. Here, this should tide you over in the meantime.
Wait, is this priest meat stew? Thank you, Uncle Atoli! Veressa! You really did head straight for the kitchen. What's up? You seemed lost in your own world just now.
Oh, it's you. Sorry. I completely spaced out just now. The next thing I knew, I was all the way over here with a bowl of stew in my hands.
Don't worry about it. I think we can all guess what
Really?
happened.
After
Prep took
about-
longer than usual,
Hold on,
so I had to
actually.
push back the competition. Sorry for making you wait, Veressa,
Hour and
especially on an empty
37.
stomach.
My other phone finally
No
gets
worries,
push
Uncle
notification.
Atoli. Your delicious soup fixed me right up.
Oh, that sounds more
That's
like the
crazy.
Veressa we know.
I become completely useless when I'm hungry. I really wanted to focus on the conversation back there, but no luck.
That's perfectly normal. It takes a lot of energy to train the way you do, so you need more food to make up for it. You two know what I mean, right? Try to do too much on an empty stomach, and you end up feeling weak and lightheaded.
Oh boy, Paimon's been there before.
So, when is the competition supposed to start? Not sure I can wait much longer.
One sec. I'll go check.
Total food.
We're all
No,
set.
man, don't.
Time to gather the contestants, Akatl. The showdown is about to begin.
Got it! Let's head to the venue. The food will be brought out shortly.
Finally! Oh, I'm so ready to dig in.
Like you're eating your everyday meal for you. The heck is that plate?
It smells so good! Veressa had the right idea. It's definitely worth the wait.
These portions, though.
Yeah, we could maybe finish one portion between the two of us. And even that's a stretch. But one portion each? There's no chance.
Each.
Time to dig in. Thanks for the food, Uncle Atoli.
Whoa! Hold on! Veressa's plate looks completely different than ours!
I forgot to mention, the competition actually has 2 levels. The regular challenge and the Veressa challenge. The Varessa challenge is only for people who have completed the regular challenge in the past. It's named after Varessa because, well, so far, she's the only one who's been able to finish it.
You're kidding. You had to invent a whole new challenge just for her?
Believe me, if Varessa competed in the same class as everyone else, the winner would be decided before the competition even started. What's the fun in that? Only one other person has come close to beating the Varessa challenge, and that would be the Pyro Archon herself. Of course, she breezed through the normal level, but the Varessa challenge was still too much, even for her. Back then, it was all part of an investigation. You see, the Pyro Archon covers all expenses at the Weary Inn the night before the pilgrimage. And each time, Varessa's tab would show several dozen people's worth of food for a single person. The Speaker's Chamber thought something had to be wrong. Maybe there was a mistake in the accounts, or someone was trying to defraud the Archon. But once the Archon finally saw Varessa's appetite in action, that was that.
Whoa. Okay, so you're saying Malika had these portions, and she just breezed through?
We're gonna get charter when the food gets cold. Yep, let's go. Why is this Scrollville?
You're right. Let's go. Paimon's gonna defend her honor with everything she's got! Whoa! Tender, juicy, grilled to perfection! It's delicious! Oh, you gotta try this one too, Traveler! It's amazing! Oh, and this! And... Alright. That's it. Paimon taps out. All this time, and it doesn't look like we've made any progress. Oh, Paimon's ready to throw in the towel. Okay, Paimon's tried as hard as she could, but this enemy is too strong. You know what? There really should be a Paimon challenge. Paimon's smaller than the...
Portions to be the same.
Let's hear it for Varessa, who has once again completed the challenge. And with a 10% increase in portion size, it's a new personal best.
10% increase? Yeah, look at our plates for what full. He's tapped out. You ate everything. You ate everything but sat at it. Ate everything and sat at it. Wait, we ate the same amount. We just barely cut the stack.
Ha! Well done, Varessa.
Now, who was the other winner? For the normal challenge.
Amazing job! Oh, it's nothing. Uncle Atoli's food is just too good. I couldn't stop myself.
Interesting.
You actually finished it? Jeez, are you okay?
Huh? Why wouldn't I be?
Yeah, look, Curvener's still here. Insane.
You don't feel bloated? Or like you're gonna throw up? Oh, Paimon's so full it feels like she's gonna sink.
Oh, nope. I feel good, actually. Satisfied, you know? Thanks. This is my specialty, after all. Not that it's good for anything outside these competitions. If I'm honest, I'd rather be like you or Kochian-san. A hero brave enough to stand against the abyss.
Aw, don't worry, Varessa. For someone as talented as you, it's only a matter of time before you shine in the arena.
Ian-san, did you beat the challenge too?
Of course. The regular challenge is easy for me. I've attempted the Varessa challenge a few times too, but never even came close.
Okay, there has to be more to this than just appetite. Is there some kind of trick? By the end, it was like the meat turned into one big greasy blob and it was so hard to keep going.
Oh, that's when you balance it out with some mushrooms. The ones from my orchard. Well, that's what I did anyway. As soon as the food came out, I set a few mushrooms to the side so they wouldn't soak up too much oil. Or get too mushy. That way, you have something fresh and fruity to balance it out.
Oh, so that's the secret! Use the mushrooms to cut through the heaviness!
That's right. You tried them yourselves, remember? If it tastes like a fruit, might as well use it like one. I think more people from outside the tribe would beat the challenge if they knew about that mushroom.
Ian-san, some of the contestants are looking for you. Something about being ready to train?
They want to exercise. After all that food? Sorry, everyone. I should intervene.
Yeah, go tell them to take it easy!
Well, how did everyone do, Uncle Atoli?
Almost half finished the regular challenge. I believe that's a record. Either the contestants are getting more experienced, or my cooking was extra good this time.
Everything was delicious! Especially when it first came out all hot and steaming.
Thank you. When cooked at high heat, that mushroom has a special fragrance that really brings out the flavor of the other ingredients. Oh, and since you're new here, I should mention something else about that mushroom.
It's poison.
It's an excellent addition to any dish, but there are actually two varieties. Red, which is the most common, and green. There's not much to note about the red ones. Sell them, eat them, do whatever you want. But if you see a green one, it must be picked and eaten right away.
Huh? Why's that?
That's just what a scholar from Sumeru said when the orchard first opened. No one knows the reason. We just do as we're told. Whenever a green mushroom pops up in the orchard, I pick it and eat it. The flavor is identical to the red ones.
Okay, because that's not weirdly specific at all.
Well, of course. Who wouldn't be intrigued by something like that? But curiosity isn't always a good thing, right? Oh, by the way, Veressa, I'm almost out of red mushrooms. Could you run to the orchard and grab some more for me?
Of course, Uncle Atoli. I'm on it. Want to come with you too?
What do you think, Traveler?
You wanna come
Paimon
with
wouldn't
me?
mind
Oh my
working
God,
off some of that
please, you
food.
all.
Paimon will take that as a yes. Alright, let's go. Thanks for the food, Atoli.
Haha, my pleasure. But try to finish it all next time.
Now,
After that meal, I'm ready to tackle anything. Oh, something on your mind? Is it what Uncle Atoli said about the green mushrooms? Don't worry. He can be a bit dramatic sometimes. The green mushrooms don't appear that often. Besides, I check the orchard every day, and if I see one, I eat it. If anything, I wish there were more around here. Means more free mushrooms for me.
Wait, is that one right there? Huh. Talk about a coincidence.
See? There's nothing special about it except the color. Give me 1 sec. I'll start a fire and grill it right up.
Paimon's gonna pass on this one. She's way too stuffed from earlier.
You mean why we have to pick and eat the green mushrooms right away? To be honest, I'm curious too. The scholar looked really serious when he said it, but he never explained the reason behind it. Uncle Atoli has a point, though. Curiosity can be a bad thing. If we stop doing what the scholar said, something terrible could happen.
You could look into it at least. That's what an adventurer would do.
Yeah, but my tribe is more important. I love everything about this place. Maintaining the status quo is good enough for me. I know the truth is important too, but I don't have the right to make a decision that could put the people around me in danger. In other words, deep down, I guess I'm just scared. Scared that change could mean losing control. Command the truth?
Yeah, we don't have to stop following the scholar's orders. We can start by gathering information.
You have a point. You know, you remind me of another hero from our tribe. Her name was Fiatena. Just like you, she was full of courage and never stopped challenging and exploring the unknown. She's my idol. Actually, could you give me a moment? All I need is 3 seconds. Lady Fiatena, lend me your courage. 3, 2, 1. You're right. I can't keep running from the truth. I want to command it, just like you said. So, where should we start with the investigation? You probably have a bunch of experience. Oh, the green mushroom, you mean? The taste is the same as the red ones. There's nothing special there.
Well, the Traveler is a lot more perceptive than most people. She should at least give it a try.
Oh, I see. Well then, I'll grill some up right away.
So, notice anything, Traveler? Just like Varesha said. Guess it was the same for all of us.
Finally, a worthy devotee after all this time. Fast.
Who said that?
No need for alarm. There is only one among you who piqued my interest, and that is the one with golden hair. Seeing as you all appear to be acquainted, I allowed the rest of you to hear my voice as well. Now, I shall grant you all the honor of becoming my first subjects in this era. Now, you were the ones who wanted to learn more about my origins. I merely granted your wish.
Origins? Wait, you're the green mushroom?
Ah, so you do know how to use your brain, young one. But you'll excuse me if I have no interest in you, craven and dull-witted as you usually seem.
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Let me remind you, it was your own curiosity that started all of this. I see no reason for me to stand down. I only granted you this audience because I saw potential in you. I am the Sage Lord of Fungi. Serving me is a great honor, as well as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Sage Lord? Good one. Did you come up with that yourself?
You mock my name? All you do is make a mockery of your own taste. Of course, the Sage Lord of Fungi is too dignified for petty arguments with lesser organisms.
Sure doesn't sound like it.
That's enough out of you. What's wrong with you humans? You should be full of reverence at this point. In that case, I don't know what went wrong, but you lack the trust and worship to be my subjects. So we shall have to table that for the time being. However, I am willing to share my sagely knowledge with you. I have all the answers you seek. As with all seekers of said knowledge, all you have to do is prove your sincerity, and we shall see if you're worthy.
Look! More green mushrooms right in front of us!
These clones are my most loyal subjects, as well as the keepers of my secrets. If you want answers, then gather your wits and search for clues. I shall await your summons. It might be advisable to brush up on your devotion in the meantime.
The voice is gone. Finally, Paimon had enough of that racket. Talking in our heads without permission, spewing a bunch of nonsense. Even a Hal is better than him.
So, do you think what he said was true? About being the Sage Lord of Fungi and all that?
maybe, but most of it sounded like hot air to Paimon.
True. That conversation in our heads definitely was real.
And it proves these mushrooms aren't regular mushrooms at all. Something fishy is going on.
I guess this is the beginning of our hero's journey then. So let's make like heroes and get to the bottom of this. So we can command the truth and this mushroom. Okay. That sounded a lot cooler in my head.
Well, we have one thing going for us. We've faced mushrooms before, and they're pretty pathetic as far as enemies go.
Such insolence!
Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's mad.
You're spying on us?
No response. Guess he's not gonna admit it.
Well, he said his subjects hold the clues to his secrets. Who knows if he was telling the truth? But we can't just ignore the green mushrooms, so let's start investigating. Okay, so this one is red. Ah! Fungus! It turned into a fungus! In that land of all places!
So this is one of his subjects? Well, it's kind of cute.
Bull warrior compliment! Much appreciate! No! Bull warrior natural enemy! Eat! Must resist!
Careful, Veressa! This is a kind of monster from Sumeru. Even though it looks cute, it can still attack you!
A monster? Aw, that's too bad. I was hoping we could be friends.
Mercy! Mercy! Food is sacred! Everything else, waste! That's all I know. Promise!
It turned back into a normal mushroom. What's going on?
You mean that food is sacred?
Well, that's a whole bunch of nothing. Let's go look somewhere else.
See.
Oh, a green mushroom! And it turned into a fungus! Nice try, but you're not scaring Paimon with that one twice! Okay, let's go on the initiative. Hey, you! What's the whole food is sacred thing about?
As our Sage Lord stated, you must demonstrate your wits to receive the answers you seek. That means I should be the one asking the questions, not you.
Okay, so it turns out this one can talk. Fine. What do we have to do? Solve a riddle or something?
Riddle? Oh, I'm not good at that. Could you, give us an easy one?
That sounds like a problem for your friends. Besides, did I say this was up for negotiation? Enough chatter. Time for my question. Why are all the mushrooms in this orchard willing to become the subjects of the Sage Lord?
Aw, man! How are we supposed to know?
Because you're his clones, right? I remember him saying something like that.
Alas, no wits in sight. The answer could never be that simple. What? How did you get that so fast?
Oh, it's that kind of riddle.
Sumeru mushrooms! Of course! Paimon can't believe she didn't think of this possibility.
Wait, does that mean everyone in Sumeru is into puns? Huh. Is it because the people are so clever?
No, we just, have a lot of experience with these kinds of jokes.
Well, since you have proven your wits, I will now answer your question. The act of eating is not only a physical necessity, but also a sacred ritual. Mushrooms like us are the Sage Lord's intermediaries.
Oh my God,
Incinerating our
off.
flesh forges a spiritual connection between you and the Sage Lord himself.
Oh,
Oh, so that's why he could speak to us in our heads.
So you're saying if we want to talk to him again, all we have to do is eat more mushrooms?
That's what I wanted in SLA.
No, wait, don't turn back into a regular mushroom! Oh, too late. And all we have is another cryptic message.
Well, if eating is a sacred ritual, maybe we need to perform some kind of ceremony with special tools or something.
Oh, good thinking, Veressa! Let's try and ask the other mushrooms! Oh, but we should probably pick this one first since it's a green mushroom. Hey, there are two fungi over there! Looks like they're discussing something.
Have you figured out how you're going to test the humans?
Of course! Any random question should do the trick. They don't look very smart to me.
Wow, cool! You greencaps are so wise. Just like our Siege Lord. Huh, I'm so jealous.
It's all progressing as expected. I know exactly what they're going to ask. Oh, please, please tell us how to conduct the ceremony. And I shall respond. Nothing in life comes for free. You have two choices. Answer a question about the stars and moon above, or the dark abyss below.
Ew! And they'll say, no, I'm stumped. I can't think anymore, or my cap will explode into spores!
They're humans, idiot. They don't have caps or spores.
All right. Duh.
And then I'll say, you can't even answer the most basic of basic questions? Come back after you've studied for a few more decades.
Ha! Yeah! A few more decades.
Of course, they're so dense, it might actually take them that long to realize that. If eating is a ritual, then obviously, the ceremony is the cooking.
I mean, obviously it's the cooking!
Did they just give us the answer?
Who goes there? Do you think we're the dense ones? Look in the mirror, buddy.
A floating pale organism out of nowhere! My cap almost burst into spores!
No, wait, don't disappear! At least explain yourselves first! So, we passed the test? Where's the sense of accomplishment? So much for gathering our wits. We didn't have to use our brains at all. Oh well. The important thing is the Sage Lord of Fungi wants us to use cooking to establish a stronger mental connection with him.
That sounds right. Uncle Atoli did say, when you cook this mushroom, the higher the heat, the better the fragrance.
Right! That was the case when you grilled them in the orchard, too. Heat really does release their flavor. Okay, let's give it a try.
Definitely. But we should probably explain the situation to Uncle Akatl and the rest of the tribe first.
Good call. It's best for everyone to be prepared.
Doesn't make any sense where this string comes from.
Huh.
Okay, so it felt pretty normal in the moment, but hearing it back does sound kind of,
So, the mushrooms in the orchard are sentient. What a remarkable discovery!
Yeah, without your investigation, who knows what could have happened?
Thanks for looking into it, and for collecting all this information.
What a relief. I was worried it sounded like I lost my marbles.
It does sound far-fetched. After all, none of us have ever spoken to a mushroom. But we know you're not one to lie, Veressa. Besides, the origin of the green mushrooms has always been a mystery to us. Thanks to you, we now know something sinister could be going on. So, we should do our part to help.
Yeah, just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Wow, that didn't take much convincing.
Oh, wait! You said the mushrooms needed to be cooked at high heat, right? I can do that for you right now. I'll be quick. All right, I'm back. I used cast iron, so it should be hot enough.
Whoa, it smells delicious! Suddenly Paimon's hungry again.
Well, here goes nothing.
Wait, that's his voice!
Looks like you stumbled upon the right path. But this temperature does not demonstrate even a fraction of the sincerity I require. Did you really think some common stove could generate enough heat to earn the acknowledgement of the Sage Lord? Humans are such a disappointment. You can solve my riddles when the answers are handed to you on a silver platter. But as soon as there are no more hints, not a shred of intelligence in sight. Do try and use your brain this time.
How did it go? Did you hear the voice?
Annoying menace of a mushroom! The Sage Lord of Fungi said the heat's still not high enough. Sage Lord of nitpicking, more like!
Not high enough, huh? I guess that means we need a more powerful source of heat. Attention, everyone! We need items that can generate intense heat. Anything you can find.
I'll see what I can do.
Leave it to me.
We should take a look too.
Definitely. We're not super familiar with this area, though. Do you have any ideas?
Nothing concrete, but we could check around the volcano. It spews out all kinds of stuff. Maybe there's something we can use.
Awesome! Let's go! Paimon's gonna find something scorching hot and then throw it in that stupid mushroom's face!
Running late again.
Hey, there should be some avatars of lava somewhere along this path. Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need.
You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, even if you wanted to investigate, you wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Veressa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me. Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatenna. All right, we should keep looking. Oh, looks like we can make...
Really? You cancel my animation for this?
It down. Come on, let's charge.
Charge?
This? And it failed to run. Oh my god.
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! See? Dog's over!
Are you a
Done
whale?
and
'Cause I
dusted.
just found your account.
This core should be perfect.
Yeah, I'm a whale.
Look,
Why
the
did
phlogiston inside it
ground
is still
control
active.
freeze again? Yeah, I am a whale. Apparently it froze. That's kind of getting annoying. Froze completely again. Yeah, I'm a whale. Gotta fix this again? Oh. Oh. Cool, yeah, it's not gonna work. Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna close it. Let me in? What do you mean?
Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this, and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up.
Went around 10k in this game.
Roll!
I failed to jump.
Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead!
I'm starting lava guns fire. Let's go. Move a story quest.
This is order.
Justice o'clock! Smash down!
Oh, I'm on trial character right now. That's interesting.
No, not good! The volcano is acting up again!
Fire is insane, isn't it? Here's the build. The 60. It's not the greatest. Yeah. I got the C6 Constellation. Something like that. 56,000. I'm under. How many credits am I at? I'm really broken credits. How much credits do I have? I have 15 million more. Seriously, you're forcing me to stand in the same spot?
What is that?
Are you just allowing me to get hit? This game!
Great toe and weasel thief or something?
We call it a furnace shell mountain weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful.
I'm still what, 240k?
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all
Do a
directions.
showcase?
My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one. This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes.
How do I do a showcase? I've never done one.
We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time. Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers.
That's a
So
problem
now,
for me.
whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess
the
it's
biggest
kind
I
of
hit
like a
was
crutch. Kind of like I'm
just under a
hiding
million.
behind her strength.
Oh, you really
I
think
didn't
so?
care about that.
Really? It's just, I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
Yeah, you had
Taking
the
that
courage to make that
damage is
decision.
not kinda
And that's what
normal,
adventuring is all
unfortunately.
about. Fighting is just a small part of it.
Oh,
It's just constant big, small, medium
Paimon
numbers.
thinks you're doing a
you know.
great
Not
job.
like in the millions.
Just take your time. It's not a race.
Because it
thanks
keeps
for believing
going
in me, you
through
two.
rotation.
I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
No, actually, what is my biggest achievement? Now, let me check. Biggest damage I done. Or was it? It was combat, right? What? 1.26 million. Now you can see it. 2021 was when I first hit 50. Get better? Yeah, it's not the greatest. It's because most of my problems is...
tea?
She's not built correctly, apparently a lot of people say. It's because of one of the artifacts, it's crit rate. When you know the constellation, if you read this, when she struck 25%, then she gains her crit rate. How rare is that? Is very low. Right? But also, I only have R1 weapons. She is crowned though.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy.
Hey, 20 million?
Ooh.
Bro, I suck at that. I have to get someone to do that for me because I don't do character rotations enough. I have the character. I do not have her weapon. I am sorry. All the 5 stars are used. Nor her constellations are high. They're not a whale anymore. No, I stopped spending money.
Great.
It was about
We're
almost a year
almost
ago.
done with the preparations on our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot.
I had no.
We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Yeah, but the things we brought
I'm not a
aren't
whale
typical
anymore.
cooking
I'm an
utensils
old whale.
either.
That's it. I'm
Well,
just an
that
ancient
mushroom
whale.
started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varessa and her guest of honor.
That's kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time. Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No,
Then we
it
go into-
erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
I have Viessa. I'm just trying to get her weapon.
Either way, This is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go!
Also, I should be playing other
the
games.
fragrance is so much more intense! And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no. Something's not right.
You made it to the Mushroom Kingdom. Play on Asia? I have an Asia account. Type in UID and you'll see my Asian account. It sucks. Because that one is only free to play. Nor did I do any stories. What am I loading for? But I thought I asked this thing to launch another version of it. Frankly, I never did.
Where are we? Where did everyone go?
I have no idea. We just showed up here.
There you go.
I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle! Chief! We don't know where we are!
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us? No.
Is it not gonna load the another launcher of it? It's supposed to.
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Damn, it doesn't want to launch two versions of Genshin.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like!
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek. Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great sage lord of fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
Ha! The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter!
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me, and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this!
Woohoo!
Little kid.
Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Oh, now we gotta fight? Crazy. Wait, that's it?
Showing you praise!
Stabilize!
It's Justice O'Clock! Hero incoming!
Only 3? Wait, I thought it was gonna be waves.
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Huh. Where we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another
Smells
disappearing
something
act?
my mom's cooking. I'm
It's
gonna go
gotta
check it.
be a mushroom thing at this point.
It's a mushroom joke. I'll be right back. It'll take long. Never mind, it was disappointing food, so I got yogurt. Torment mushrooms? Oh, yeah, they're tormenting us. That's what they're doing.
Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
The plot of the story sucks. Usually. Oh, that's right. I actually forgot this is not Honkai. Let's have strawberry first, blueberry first.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree?
No,
Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then... What do you mean, what happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan. And I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from. A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right.
He jumped down from here! So it looks like we just need to... Is something wrong, Traveler? Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, he seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
But why?
All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go!
Really?
Catch me if you can! If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely
why is this not W?
insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
You're clear of other people. Hurry up, Veressa!
Why is it not W? Who designs something like this? It's usually W. Who does it?
Headbutt!
Who does this? Who does this?
Running late again. Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Get a load of this!
Watch out, Veressa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Ridiculous. Why did it end so early? It keeps ending early. Got this.
Too strong.
Oh, it's W.
Roll.
That's not. Yeah, it's supposed. It should be W. Even though you're going a sideways quest. Why is it not W? Who designed them up this stage like this? And I misjumped somehow. That's insane. That's insane. My weakness? Your weakness. I can't believe I pressed it.
A dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride.
Super Mario style.
All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
Oh my god. Where's my jump scare? Did it disconnect the audio? Don't tell me it actually disconnected and OBS decided to crash again. So I've been having a lot of problems with that. I try to reset it multiple times, nothing goes. Is it really not working? Let me hear it again. What was it? 400 Charlie Chuck scare. Weakness is pathetic. What the fuck? One of the settings were changed on it. Let's try again. Let me hear it this time.
Did I jump scare you?
That means I can't hear it.
Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Is that better? Hopefully I fixed it. What the fuck did Rick DM? Oh, I got mentioned. What the fuck did Rick say? Maybe a wider desk will be nice? Ain't no shot. What did he say? Or TTS works, so. Crowded. Oh, should have been. So I realized what I said. Okay. I heard it. Let me check what my stream says. Do.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You coward. You make me sick. Your weakness is pathetic.
Fixed it. Stupid OBS. Stupid OBS, I tell you.
Backed into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time!
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
But I
Not
did
again.
hear the actual announcement.
Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
It says for some reason didn't reply to in chat.
A ball of mist. Oh no, it's spreading. Ah, they're gonna eat us. Gonna eat us. Eat us.
Ungrateful humans. At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much? My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are. So if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot. The hotter the better.
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No! A volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
Seems like his powers potential to the number of clones he has.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope. Which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah. For who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought it was so weird that mushrooms kept popping up around the orchard no matter what we did. Now it makes sense. Wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind control powers or something? That's a recipe for disaster.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans worshipping a giant mushroom. It just doesn't make sense. They must have been mind-controlled, but when he started running out of power, he couldn't keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to control us either.
Oh? Why?
All right, then let's find this mushroom.
Why just run so fast, like break it in the first step?
Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to face Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Yeah, and we got one of his subjects to help us. Cool.
Time to shine.
Oh.
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
This is smash the statue. All records of them are gone.
Time to go.
That's crazy.
Why me? We've got you this time, nasty mushroom! We know all your schemes.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good. But now we know how dangerous you are?
so we have to stop you. Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting for my future subjects. Still, you're overlooking a very important detail. Did you think I was running away because I was scared? Oh, this is a world of my creation. My will rules supreme. My schemes have been exposed, you say. No matter. My goal has already been achieved.
What?
Although I prefer to call myself the Sage Lord of Fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage! Indeed, foolish, shallow, and ungrateful humans! Have you forgotten your savior during this time of war? I am the god who's protecting countless of your kind during this Archon War. You have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters. And the gods loom overhead, capable of reducing you to ashes with a simple snap of their fingers. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. But now, that opportunity is lost forever, and you only have your own stupidity and arrogance to blame. No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, but spores, set to sprout into green mushrooms very soon. And that's where their true power lies. Because, given a bit of time to grow, green mushrooms will multiply exponentially. You see, considering my current level of power, I had no way to create large number of clones. Unless, of course, I had access to a source of extreme heat. And you delivered one to me on a silver platter. That was my plan all along.
So, you kept running away from us because you needed to buy time?
Precisely. Before long, the green mushrooms will multiply at an unstoppable rate, allowing me to return to the peak of my power. Then, I shall reclaim my dignity and status as a god, achieve victory in the Archon War, and take revenge on Sumeru.
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! Is that not the source of your suffering? All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If you fear the Archon War, all the more reason to cower behind the protection of a god.
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about that once or twice, but only from Outlanders.
Ha! I see what's going on here. You're using lies and trickery to befuddle me. You know, my original plan was to imprison you here until the end of time. But now, I have a better idea. Once nothing is left of this land but an endless field of mushrooms, I'll set you free. You get the honor of witnessing that despair in person. Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to pledge yourselves to me and take on the burden of managing my kingdom. But now, the deal is off.
What
did you say?
We weren't chosen because you saw something else. You were
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her to be affected.
And I happen to have a special condition.
Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms to even hear you over the buzz of a mosquito. So you latched onto us as a group of people who can actually hear your voice. In other words...
You said your mushrooms need time to grow. Which means you don't have enough power to keep us here.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them is a small task. Unless you think you can take on a creature as vicious and powerful as the Jade Plume Terrashroom, because you definitely can't.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth, we need to get back to the tribe as soon as possible.
really be that powerful? And what's this about a war against the Abyss? Hey, I want answers!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
Oh yeah, there's green mushrooms everywhere.
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms! Unholy! Get ready to feast!
Oh yeah, that's me. Mother. It's no time to sign, Viviessa.
More, please! Guess it's time to dig in!
Oh yeah, everybody's just eating them.
Stop this at once! Huh?
What a great meal! Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights
That's
out
good
for
to
all
know,
three
yeah.
of you.
Awkward. We're awkward.
Someone planted a god in Varessa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon War.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varessa.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day.
Yep, and he'll eventually die off.
Actually, Traveler?
The gambling machine?
Can I borrow you for a minute? Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure.
An adventure I'll remember for a long time.
Oh, why's that? You're right. I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said, All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come. If I start to doubt myself in the future, all I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akata.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Good idea. Let's check it out.
She might be removed. He might be removed. We'll find out.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that
But yeah,
Tighnari?
she is on strike, but she's willing to work.
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Amurta scholar happened to be conducting research in the area. So they helped me to get in touch.
It's been a while, you two. Yeah, see?
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
While working, yeah. Interesting. Of course, there's two mirrors, was well-known part of the history. Powers is tied to a number of clones. At the point he's proceed to clones, assuming it's a number, he got small until he couldn't perform at all. He became an impossible to track. Scholars could only keep tabs on him by monitoring what clones. I learned the truth.
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago.
From what I heard, it's very few clones now, so nothing to worry about. Feel free to use these mushrooms if you see fit. Of course, they're just to send a few scholars from my future.
Of course, you're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones? Does that mean there are clones outside of Natlan? Even now?
Oh yes, there's a huge... beneath the chasm.
Whoa, that sounds amazing!
A long time to grow. I believe it's a mindset separate from the mushroom gods for a very long time.
We should go see Zamarin one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friend. I would never.
I would never eat that mushroom. I wish that'd be anyways there though, honestly. Anyway, make
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Nice!
Ad Astra.
Man, it ended right in front of us. That's crazy. It ended right there. That's a good spot to end. What's new? Why is there no team voice? I stopped playing a long time ago. Voice actor strike. Just ridiculously, voice actors are still on the strike. Still striking. Stupid. They've been on strikes for like what, 3 patches now? Some voice actors in the Honkai Star Rail also got changed. But if they're not gonna actually accept what they want, they might just switch up the voice actors completely. We'll find out. Yeah, 4-star. It's a green 4-star. Go to it very quickly. There you are. Fine, do I have any of these? No, I don't. Okay, Cleo. Done.
Silly Billy, Hilly Churl.
It's a new weapon I don't own, so I'm gonna keep it. So a lot of voice actors are missing. A lot of them.
One
That sucks. Let's see how many
two
voice actors are
clients,
missing.
3 clients.
How many voice actors are missing in Genshin? Nearly 20 characters. Even Aja is not voiced. That's a ridiculous.
Toodaloo.
So, even some of the new characters didn't even have voice acting. So, is it almost killing their game? Quite literally, yes.
Silly Churl, Billy Churl, Silly Billy, Hilly Churl.
Even Hugh doesn't actually have a voice actor right now. Yeah, that's right. Hugh doesn't have a voice actor. He doesn't have one. That's the worst part. He doesn't have one. Anything that's previous is still there, unless they want to swap her out. Dia, Candace, Tanner's colors are muted, but Paimon is fully voiced. 80% is muted. Kinch, Instance, and Traveler have no voice in English. Our conquests. Another 20 characters that concluded Kinch. This is for what version? This is the 5.1. This is a what version? I don't know. Yeah, even during that quest, it sucks. Zong, Hutao, Kachin, Ganyu, Kinshin, Chanyu, Chimis, Chin, Gaming, Yellen, Beidou, Ningguan, Zhao, Chi-Chi, Yanfei, Yahoo, Zhao, and then voice characters in 5.3. Breeze. It didn't seem that great. And it still sucks today. So, I hope. Oh yeah, I never actually used this exit key. You know how I exit my game? I just Alt F4. I never actually used that. Who actually quits normally? That's crazy. Anyway, listen here. So this thing called work in the morning. I will have 7 hours of sleep now. So meaning I have to go to sleep. Yeah, that's right. Sad news. Wah.
Oh yeah, this is one's only problem.
This is the event?
Oh my god. Wait, does that mean I'm not gonna get all the rewards? Oh, I'm gonna get all the rewards, I think. I need to have 4
It's a weird event. Yeah, guess I never did the event myself.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that again, aren't I? No.
Anyway, consider following me if you decide to, because that would be a great help. I have to go to sleep. Yes, I want to stream for what, 3 hours? I'll probably tomorrow do more Genshin and try to get some other events stuff done while I'm at it. Or Honkai, whatever one is more falling behind.
I still need 2 more. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Yo. Damn it.
There's no game audio, I just realized that.
Materials, because right now we've almost leveled up your, what's it called? Your weapon fully. Both weapons for Novika's done. We just need Silali's weapon now.
Anyway, I gotta go. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Done. Okay, that's finished.
So what you're telling me is I need to get my event done.
Okay, so